All right, good day from SeaWorld San Diego. It has been 2 years since we've been here. Yeah, finally back in the States. Gonna check it out, point out all the new stuff that they have. I do want to mention though that parking is $30. $30 is the general parking price now. If you have passes or an annual pass, it's included, so definitely worth getting that. Keep that in mind. Let's get in the park and see what's changed. There's a new sign on at the entrance with all the shows for the day, but we did note coming in here that what's closed? Emperor, the one ride that I've been covering as it was being built, is closed today. So that's pretty unfortunate. Which is funny, they got a video over here, now open, Emperor.
Yeah,
this whole screen's new.
Rides in the US.
Yeah, this whole screen is new. We're laughing about these fish.
Watch them all.
Yeah, they're so funny because they just immediately... You okay? Wow, you can pull them out of the water.
Oh my gosh.
I know it might be hard because
Wow. Yeah, make sure you wash your hand. I'm glad we walked by the store first because it looks like they have a scavenger hunt. I think we're definitely going to do this because these are so much fun. And that's a pretty good prize. You get a plushie. Plush keychain. We just got our map here, and what you do is you take the sticker for which reindeer each present goes to. The first one is actually here at the SeaWorld store, so go ahead and take Dasher. And that one should be right here.
SeaWorld store.
Yeah. You can do it.
Yeah.
Well done. I forgot to point out that the Christmas SeaWorld celebration is going on until January 8th. So we'll keep an eye out for all of the holiday offerings, such as the scavenger hunt. And it looks like the orca encounter is still only going on once per day. Over by Dolphin Point, they have this underwater cantina, which is a completely new addition. It is a bar with some seating, outdoor seating for sports, but they added an aquarium over here. It's pretty cool. It's always nice when they add more food offerings or drink options to the park. Look at that one. We were looking forward to coming here and eating at the fry cone place because they had this awesome pulled pork French fry mess, and like it was awesome, but they completely changed the stand to a pizza place. That's interesting because that was like the one thing we were looking forward to, but oh well, we'll find something else. Yeah, an Emperor. Two things. We're gonna go ahead and do Manta. This is our favorite coaster here, and it's only a 5-minute wait today. As we walk onto Manta, I want to point out another price increase was the lockers, because they used to be $1, right? It was like $1 for 2 hours. Now it's $3 for 2 hours. So we just wanted to ride Manta real quick. We have to pay a minimum of $3 for the bag she had, which is kind of crazy. So we're gonna take advantage and then try to run to Electric Eel all in the same time frame. So we only have to use one locker. It looks like they only have 2 cars for Manta going today. No line whatsoever. There's like 2 people waiting for the front row. And of course we're going for the back row because that's the best. Shipwreck Rapids is completely drained, but something kind of neat is they can fill it up very fast. We were here one time a few years ago and it was empty, and we walked by later in the day and it was completely full and open. Speaking of closures, the aquarium back in the corner is also closed. And Tidal Twister. We were here grand opening day for this Tidal Twister, and it feels like it's been closed ever since. I mean, I think I've been on this 2 times, maybe 3. What about you?
I think only once.
Yeah. There was a sign over by Shipwreck Rapids saying that the flamingos are over here now, because we didn't see them over by Manta. Definitely a smaller place. We're pointing out how a lot of stuff is closed, like that shop over there, but maybe because it's a weekday. However, the shop is boarded up. And we came over here to the restaurant to see the menu. Again, it's closed because it's a weekday, but the menu that used to be here isn't even up either. So it makes me wonder if this restaurant is now permanently closed. Every time I come to the park, I check this sign. So we got 40,745 rescues to date. Looks like our next scavenger hunt present is over by the Sky Tower, which is also currently closed because they have their tree lights around it, which might be hard to see. Good to see the Otter Outlook is still here. This one he's playing with, oh, there's a white one. Look, he's playing with a piece of something. It looks like a, you know, like the packing foam?
Oh yeah, they probably destroyed one of their toys.
Yeah. Every one of them's hanging out in this corner. He's trying to You trying to share?
Or he's trying
Or he's
to
trying to clean the window.
window.
He's cleaning the window today. And he's eating it. I'm wondering what that is. Looks like cotton. Back in the center of the park, they have Santa's cottage, but they have reindeer out this year. And some food stands, drink stands, and our next present somewhere. They were just saying the names are Donner and Blitzen.
How original.
Yeah. It's the real reindeer, okay? It's actually them. You should be honored that they made an appearance.
I like the plushies they have.
Yeah. You should be honored they came all the way to SeaWorld to see you. There's a very short line here at Santa's cottage to actually meet Santa, the Santa Claus. And what did you find? The next present to Blitzen. Well, why didn't they just give it to Blitzen? He's right over there inside that pin.
Because it's a surprise.
Good point. All right, let's do it. As we're walking around, this place used to be called the Island something. I can't remember off the top of my head. But they've completely changed the names of all these restaurants. And they've reduced the menus as well. All these lights are on a little bit early, but that is okay. Even Mama Stella's has been completely rethemed. It is now a Mexican restaurant. And it looks like the Comet present is over here at our favorite place, Sea Lion Point. And they're all still out here begging for fish, doing their sweet slides. There you go. Well, they know they're getting fed. And as always, the seagulls are here to try and take their share. And you always seem to have one on this rock, posing for the cameras. Look, he's so regal. Look at him. It's pretty hilarious. On the other side, we got all the seals. Oh, he's doing a spin. There used to be one that would just do continuous spins right over there.
Full of soul.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, that's the show name.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Stocking full of show. Well, our next one.
Soul.
Oh, soul. Our next president's here at the Mission Bay Theater. We got to enjoy the view here. Stocking full of soul. It's weird, there's no show times. Guess that's their seasonal show. This aquarium was closed before the parks closed for COVID. I don't know if it's open since. I mean, I haven't been in that building in a long time, at least 3 years. Just want to point out how many things we've seen that are closed. Both of the aquariums, or two of the fish aquariums, are closed. Tidal Twister's closed, Rapids are closed, Emperor's closed. A lot of the stores and restaurants are closed.
Yeah.
What else? Am I missing anything there?
No, that's it.
I mean, you're seeing it. A lot of stuff is closed right now. I don't know if it's just because it's the time of season where they're slowing it all down so they can do their maintenance and whatnot, but
Probably.
a lot of closed stuff. So unless you have an annual pass, now may not be the best time to come. I am happy to see that they changed the Sea Lion and Otter show to something that appears better than what they used to have, because the old one was like a game show. Like, what was it, game shows and stuff?
Yeah, it was
and
like Dancing with the Stars.
yeah, it was weird
Something
parodies,
like that,
so
yeah.
kind of dated. They changed the dolphin show too. Used to be called Dolphin Days. Now it's Dolphin Adventures. Over by the Nautilus Amphitheater, we got our next present. Dancer, how many more we got?
We have
Oh, the sun is bright.
3.
3 more. All right. Next one is Holly Jolliday Marketplace. Maybe we'll find some snacks over there. Over at the penguin section, it says gift shop open, which makes me wonder if the exhibit is closed. We'll find out in a second. But they added this net up here with all the penguins. Makes you wonder why. I bet people were like probably throwing stuff in there or something.
As people tend to.
Or as you said, maybe jumping in there. Oh, speaking of jumping in there. No? Okay. Again, it's a little later on a weekday, but this whole Rudolph Christmas Town section is completely empty. Sarah just pointed out, right above Wild Arctic, it looks like Emperor is open with people on it. Oh boy, that's good. And speaking of things that are closed, to be fair, everybody knew about this one. We were here for one of the last rides of Wild Arctic. Now they are building a new coaster, the Arctic Rescue one, which looks really awesome. I'm imagining it might go back here somewhere, but I think they said 2023 is when it's coming out. It might take longer, but who knows? Really excited for that one. In front of Wild Arctic is Vixen. 2 left, right?
Well, by elimination.
No, you
No?
can't. We have to find it.
Oh, okay, fine.
You dishonor the scavenger hunt if you're just going to put the last one on there.
All right.
It's good to see Electric Eel and Atlantis going today as well, even though it's a little too cold for that one. Although, to be fair, they turned off the dish up there that pours water continuously on you, so that is a huge plus. And now to the left, here we go. This is the first time we get to see it. Years ago, I would stand over here in front of the construction wall and look back there and admire the work. Now it's done. Finally gonna get to go check it out. Yeah, there's a lot of space back here, and it's only a 5-minute wait. That is awesome. Can't wait to check this one out. It looks a lot like Griffin over at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, but I think it's different because those are 3 rows of 10, and these have a little bit less as far as the seats go. This is kind of amazing. It is a walk-on. Right up there, we get on the ride. All right, so we finally got to do Emperor. That's fun, right?
That was awesome. That drop was like, oh!
Yeah, make sure you sit in the front row because you get fully hung down. If you're in the back, you're a little bit up, and they hold you there for a few seconds and drop you. Very similar to Griffin and Busch Gardens. Might be a little shorter. Yeah, pretty short, but totally worth the 0-minute wait. That was a walk-on. And funny thing is, while we were riding that, looking over across, you can see the work on the Arctic Rescue ride, and the track is almost done. I had no idea. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any other places I can show you the track because it's pretty far back behind Wild Arctic, but it is being worked on, and it looks like it's pretty close to completion. I mean, I feel like they just announced that one.
Close.
Yeah. I feel like they just announced it a few months ago, and it's already getting there, so that is awesome. And here's what we mean. You'll see the front row, you stop at a full 90, but the back row is still facing forward. You see that?
Yeah.
And then you get to do some loops. It's fun being on the outside too, because when you do those twists, it really whips you around. Unfortunately, it's closed today, much like everything else, but they have a special Emperor beer, an IPA. That sounds pretty interesting. Pineapple, mango, and citrus. I'd probably want to try one of those if they had it. I haven't looked at one of these maps they have posted in the park, but they did finally add Emperor, and the Arctic Rescue is like back over here. So you got Wild Arctic, it's back behind that area somewhere. And it looks like most of the Christmas stuff is back by the entrance, and we haven't even gone back there yet. So that'll be the last area we stop by. Because it's also a 5-minute wait, we'll go ahead on Electric Eel. Last ride for the day. Do you realize what's different here? Walking by, I saw this dirt path, but they took away the whole ride, the submarine quest. Yeah, because you know it's been closed forever and they're never opening it again, but they actually removed all the track. Because I'm pretty sure it went all through here. Yeah, let's go check by the entrance. Over in this lookout, there's a few eels, wow. One over there, there, I'm counting 4.
And look, there's a giant lobster down there.
Oh yeah, one of the spiny lobsters. Never seen this many in one place. Yeah, here's where it was, the submarine quest. I believe that was the sign, I think.
Yeah.
I can't quite recall, but this I know was the entrance. So we've never actually been back here because we never had an opportunity to go on that ride. And it looks like it's just a little relaxation garden section. That is pretty wild.
It is.
That was one of those very short-lived rides that I guess had a lot of issues and a lot of complaints. So they shut it down. So this is new ground. And I wonder, that might be the short indoor section of the ride. Otherwise, oh hey, look at that, it's Santa. Coming out of the Explorer's Cafe. He must have been hungry. Maybe they have cookies. This is strange. Over by the Explorer Cafe, we found the last present. And the Christmas shop is here. It used to be outside at this section, and they had a whole Christmas village here, which they don't have this year. Maybe because they moved it to the middle.
Just a random electric eel.
Yeah, a random electric eel stand. Very strange. A lot of the lights are starting to come on, and they do still have the light tunnel. They've done that one every year. But now it's time to actually go back to the locker and pick up your bag. All right, that is going to do it from SeaWorld San Diego. It's good to be back. We turned in our map, and what did you get?
We got a little orca, this little hat.
orca, penguin, or dolphin. We went with that one because it seems the most SeaWorld-y. We got to ride a lot of coasters, and Emperor surprisingly open.
Yeah.
Said it was closed. I guess they got it up and running, so we got to go on that. No waits for anything. Keep in mind too with the lockers, if you can, put your locker or your stuff in one locker and then go do all the rides and come back. Otherwise, you're paying every time you use the locker. They could use more food options right now. There was a lot. We tried to find snacks, and they don't have a lot going on right now. A lot of things are closed too, but still definitely fun, especially if you have a pass because you get free parking, which is $30. You get in free and you get discounts and exclusives. So always a fun time. You have fun?
I did.
All right. So that is going to do it. Thank you all for watching. Caravan is moving on.